We've been told that toxins are bad, but have you ever wondered what a toxin actually is? Sit tight, as this weekend lecture will be focusing all about toxins and uncovering any misconceptions you have about these ugly substances. Let's start by thinking about the substances you are exposed to. Take for instance an urban city like Los Angeles, with its heavy population and diverse economy. How do you get exposed to them? Did you know you can get exposed to toxins by simply breathing? Just think about all the freeways and major streets that we normally use to commute. A majority of vehicles emit harmful toxins, making this a hot spot for exposure. Or can you recall eating at one of LA's street vendors? Maybe after a lit music show? Ingesting substances is a direct way to be exposed to toxins in our body. Or even coming into physical contact. Many industries like automobile shops, aerospace laboratories, and construction sites are places where your skin and eyes are extremely vulnerable to toxins. People and other living things get exposed to a lot of different substances all the time. So what are toxins? Dr. T over here defines toxins as anything that disrupts normal body functioning. It interferes with our normal physiology and impacts bodily functions in a negative way, thus affecting our health. This can be the destroying of friendly bacteria in our gut microbiome, or the disruption of oxygen from binding onto red blood cells and not letting oxygen distribute to meet our body's needs. Or it can easily be the blocking of enzymes needed to aid digestion. All of these are just a few examples of how something can be toxic. So how do we get rid of these ugly substances? Well, you've probably seen or heard of detoxes in the popular media, as these are words that have been irresponsibly thrown around by marketers and qualified health professionals. Don't get me wrong, eating a well-rounded diet with plenty of leafy greens facilitates the reduction of toxin uptake. But true detoxification goes beyond nutritional supplements and shakes. Detoxification means cleansing the blood by removing impurities. Fortunately, our body comes equipped with a fully automatic detoxification system that helps to prevent much of the harm that toxins can cause. So, which of these systems are responsible for detox? We have the circulatory system, consisting of the heart, which carries blood through a network of vessels and supplies cells with oxygen and nutrients while removing waste products. We also have the respiratory system, centered on the lungs, that brings oxygen to the body and releasing its byproduct waste, carbon dioxide. Our liver, which is part of the digestive system, filters the blood coming from the digestive tract before passing it to the rest of the body, and metabolizes chemicals by changing them into substances that can be safely excreted. While our liver is a primary internal detox organ, it is through the many natural design systems our body has which allows it to remove toxicity. The problem is, when we are overloaded with toxins day after day, these systems begin to malfunction. So what factors determine the substance's toxicity? Well, numerous factors do. To really understand what makes something harmful comes down to the dosage, mode of route, its stability in the environment, and how often you are exposed to the substance. In other words, substances can be defined as toxic depending on the situation. Yes, spoonfuls of arsenic in a garage filled to the brim with carbon monoxide is obviously toxic. But so are gallons of water if you drink them fast enough, as it would cause your cells to swell and thus drop the salt levels in your blood to be too low. All in all, toxicity can only be defined by the level at which it's found in the body, not by the type of substance you are looking at. Congratulations! You are now ready for your internship at the LA County Poison Control Center, where they need help solving cases of people who have been poisoned. It is up to you to solve the case by identifying the symptoms, organs affected, and poison involved. To do that, please go through the rest of the module to get acquainted with our organ functions and common toxic substances. Jinkies, let's solve a case!